How you doing, guys? This is Eric from rulethewasteland.com. I just recently posted an article there about how the entire global financial system and just global paradigm of modern economics and the modern way of life is literally collapsing. It's in the meltdown as we speak. It's important to look at these events from a historic perspective and not just in the context of the everyday news cycle, because it's too easy to get wrapped up in a normalcy bias when we're seeing headlines that just a mere 5 or 10 years ago, any one of them would have just been insane and would have had us thinking that the country was on the brink of disaster at any day now. And we're seeing headlines like this 3, 4, 5 times a week, to where something that should have a whole week of news devoted to one headline is just getting brushed aside so we can move on to the next insane headline that's popping up. I mean, we have the U.S. stock market exchanges shutting down under mysterious circumstances that still haven't been explained in the middle of trading. We have a stock market crash in China that's historic and has trillions of dollars is going up in smoke. It's one of the largest stock market crashes in history. We have epic, legendary droughts in huge portions of the United States, with states like California allegedly being with less than a year until they completely run out of water, according to NASA. We have Japanese investors dumping foreign bonds at record rates. There's just so many things happening that really show that there's not a lot of time left when it comes to being prepared. And this isn't meant to scare anyone or trying to induce panic of any kind, but this is not the time to sit around and think about whether you should prepare. It's time to think about how you should prepare. And not necessarily for the end of the world. It's not going to be the end of the world, but there's going to be some massive changes, and it's super important to be prepared physically and financially. That's what this channel is all about. That's what Rule the Wasteland is all about. So definitely, when you see these events, realize that this stuff is increasing in speed. So even if it's 5, 10 more years until we really have drastic changes, is that really that much time if you're talking about being prepared for the biggest financial collapses in the history of the world? Really, it's what's happening in multiple nations all around the globe, and there's really not too much that you could do to be prepared. So keep that in mind, and stay tuned for more updates and news and everything else related to preparedness and just ruling the wasteland.